Welcome back, everybody, to the Super Mario Galaxy playthrough. This is part 24. And, well, first of all, before we do anything, we gotta mess with Rosalina. This is the messing with Rosalina part of the playthrough. Gonna jump on her and make her shine that crazy shield, then shoot her and make her Alright, not weird at all. It's time! Time to go to the center of the universe. Hey, I can see the Gateway Galaxy in the background. Gateway Galaxy! I see it again! There it is! It's still there. Oh, now they panned away. I see it. What? It's spinning. Okay. All right. You know, honestly, I was just gonna be weird about it and just kept pointing, or just keep pointing out like the Gateway Galaxy, and then I noticed it was spinning. Weird. All right. So Rosalina, with enough star power from the power of the grand stars, transforms her comet observatory into a comet. Yes, it all makes sense now. And charges into the center of the universe, where apparently hundreds upon millions of airships are there. And I just saw that UFO. Wait. Warp field. Alright. One of the only bits of actual voice acting. You know, I just had to let it stay by itself. You know, just let it stand on its own and let it be heard. Let it be known as we walk across the bridge to freedom. Bowser's in charge of that castle. And I always thought that was pretty awesome, you know, that they put the Bowser flag at the top of the castle. Like, I run this. So here we go to Bowser's Galaxy Reactor for the fate of the universe. It's as epic as it sounds. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this out there without giving away too many details. Warp field is an inside joke between me and my friends. It's kind of an old one, but it's a random one. Alright. So, but yeah, you know, I saw that UFO there from the first part of the playthrough, the very beginning of the game, and I said it doesn't show up ever again in the game. Someone, or I mean a few people, I think, actually said that it does appear again in the game. If I recall correctly, they mentioned something about the Molten Galaxy and how there's a UFO in the lava. It was that one specific point where I said, like, oh, what happens if I fall off here? And, you know, like, you fall off and get burned. I do not think that that's the same exact UFO. And obviously it couldn't be because it's destroyed. It's in the lava. And this, obviously, as you can see at the end here, it's fine and working and dandy. So, Bowser's Galaxy... Oh, okay, that almost went really badly. Bowser's Galaxy Reactor is pretty big, and it has all sorts of different portions to it, comprised of fields of light that are actually gravity beams, lava, and I believe there was a little bit of sand somewhere in there, and of course ice. You know, it's like they're sort of throwing everything that they brought you, or from the entire game, just throwing everything at you at once. Including, you know, these fire pillars spinning around, or fire sticks. I really can't remember what they're called. And then, yeah, here's the deadly quicksand of doom. Yeah, just like the sand spiral galaxy. Yeah, that. Or, no! The Dusty Dune Galaxy. What is the sand spiral galaxy? Isn't that from Galaxy 2? Alright, we're referencing other games. Alright. Oh, and then this, of course, from one of Bowser's, what was that? The Star Reactor, I believe. With the arrows that dictate what gravity to that it goes where stuff. Also in the Good Egg Galaxy. Alright, and then we got the spinning pillar of lava. I don't know who came up with this, Miyamoto. But they are an absolute devious person for doing so. What the? Okay. Now, you know, it's not like I've said this a billion times during the rest of this playthrough. But I remember in the ABGZ Coms playthrough, they had me do this part of the playthrough. Like, they actually just had me do this all by myself. The intention was originally for Timon to do it. At the time, Brian had problems basically obtaining his Wii, and he couldn't really record off of it. So there was a big, like, hiatus. And then at the end, it was decided between them, honestly, because, you know, I didn't really... Oh, no! Wow, that was really ridiculously close. Because I didn't really decide on this, but they decided that I should do this level, and so I did. And I remember that ridiculous death that I had there in the sort of lava tube place, and Zero just laughed. Look at my Princess Peach to bed because she's with me. And she's still there. Still grabbing onto the airship pillar with the spinning helicopter top. Look at Bowser Jr. You know, let's just sit here and admire what Bowser Jr. looks like. Now, if you notice, he has his hair like his father's. But there's not too much hair on his head. It's kind of like a little ponytail, you know, because he's still kind of growing hair there. Now, he's got the spikes on the back of his shell, but they're not as big as his father's. Because, you know, he's still kind of young yet. And, you know, noticing that, they're not, I don't think they're actually as big as the rest of his siblings. So, all in all, can we please move on? Because that would be great. I don't know what I was doing, but I was apparently away from Wii. Okay, thanks to the magic of video editing, we get to cut out and miss the next minute and a half of that. I don't know what I was doing, but it was apparently too important that I just could not play the game. And I had to go do whatever it was. I don't know. Anyway, so here we go, finally, up the stairs to our destiny. And our destiny is, unfortunately, Bowser Koopa. The king of all the Koopas. Because that's what he is. And if you don't believe me, well, that's too bad. You know, and this is... Whoa, okay. Let's just friggin' long jump right into Bowser. Okay, that's not where I was, actually. And that's not where Bowser was standing. I'm very upset that they changed this cutscene around on me. Alright. So we're going to watch and weep certain things. Look at him with his handkerchief over his mouth. How ridiculous! You know, alright, stomping, like every time we fought him, he said he's gonna stomp me into space junk, whatever it was, I don't know. You know, at least it made more sense when Bowser Jr. had the handkerchief on in Super Mario Sunshine, because that was actually his disguise. But yeah, for some reason, he's just gotta keep the stupid handkerchief on his face. Whatevers, man, whatevers. Alright, we ain't gonna let it get us down. We're just gonna fight this Bowser. And here he comes with this rolling rock form. I mean, you'd think with all that practice that I had destroying those red-eyed rocks, that I would just be able to destroy this form of Bowser. Unfortunately, that was not the case. Gotcha! Yeah, he actually does move a little bit faster than the actual, like, red-eyed boulders. Gotcha. Alright, on to Phase 2. This one's actually not too bad. Ouch. Once you get it down, and by that I mean not getting burned by fireballs, because Bowser's been known to do that. And here he goes into his double shell form, and all you really need to do is nail the green thingies on the ground. Once again, you know, they're throwing basically all the mechanics and everything we've learned from the rest of this game, just all packed up into one big fat galaxy. It's like my big fat Greek domination of the universe, starring Bowser. Alright, special appearance by Mario, and with special guest Princess Peach. Now, I don't really know what's going on with the whole pink orb thing going on. You know, it's almost like Mew came and casted a big pink bubble around both of them. But unfortunately, that's not the case. And of course, it just had to very safely drop us onto this... Whoa. Onto this other planet, which is most certainly one of Bowser's creations, because, well, we've fought him a couple of times on these sort of crazy things where, well, there's lava underneath that glass. And we need to have him stomp said glass and get his butt burned. Alright. One more hit, I believe, should do it. That would actually make it 6, which is still a multiple of 3. You know, because everything in Nintendo seems to work in 3s. Not like Valve, though. They don't believe in the number 3 for some reason. You know, Team Fortress 2, Half-Life 2, Episode 2, Portal 2. Where's the 3s? Come on. Left 4 Dead 2. Unbelievable. Alright. Oh, man. Okay, I thought he was going to do the stomping thing again. Unfortunately, I was wrong. And then he decides to do the stomping thing that way with the whole sonic boom going on. Whoa! Guile's theme goes with everything. I think it would actually go with this. Yeah, because I was sort of thinking that with the whole sonic boom thing. Bowser's got some amazing aim in that sort of double-shelled form, doesn't he? Circling around me like a moron. Alright. Come here, you. And then hit him again. Yeah. And then one more time. Yeah. And that is that. Gotcha. And there he goes. Into the lava. As he's done many, many, many times before. Bowser seems to always fall into lava, doesn't he? That's what his vacation home should be. You know, he should find himself a nice volcano. Like, literally in the volcano. And just sort of, like, make that his vacation home. You know, nobody would bother him there. Makes sense. And just like that, we get the 7th Grand Star. The secret 7th. Very cool. Got a triple jump! I believe I said in the ABTZ Comms playthrough that when I was sort of messing around the first time, waiting around to get that Grand Star, that I didn't exactly... I wanted to triple jump instead of long jump. I believe I did do a long jump, and I was immediately disappointed that I didn't triple jump. That's how it went. And that's how it goes. For the final cutscene of the game. Now, I remember thinking at the time, during the ABTZ Comms playthrough, that I thought it was really badass to think that Bowser Jr. decided, like, you know, since Bowser was seemingly dead, to, like, for Bowser Jr. to just push Peach off of the airship in an attempt to kill her. And then looking back on that idea just seemed kind of ridiculous. So, and furthering the fact that I was wrong is the fact that Bowser Jr. can also be seen fluttering about in the middle of space, having fallen off of his airship. For some reason, it just decided to rock. Don't rock the boat, baby. There's the man. The man with the lava resistance, apparently. Somebody gave him a lava resistance badge before this fight. It's ridiculous. I mean, seriously, how does he survive the lava? How does this keep happening? Yeah, your galaxy and your empire. The empire didn't strike back this time, unfortunately. Nope. There was hope yet on planet Hoth. Alright, completely different series, but still. And then, of course, that giant sun that Bowser made collapsed in on itself. And it made a supermassive black hole, which is altogether unfortunate, because that means everything and everyone is going to die. Including but not limited to Rosalina's Comet Observatory, numerous Bowser airships, and of course Peach's castle. And Mario. Well, not really Mario. Where is Peach? You know, and I'm just going to mention this perhaps a minute or so in the future. Something very depressing. You know, aside from the obvious depressing cutscene of the little Lumas who helped me all through this entire time, sacrificing their lives to stop this black hole from happening. And if we could just sort of look inside there for a second or two. Because apparently when you go into a black hole, and of course this is theorized, all matter is just completely destroyed in some sort of crazy vacuum. Nobody, you know, I mean, when somebody actually goes into a black hole to see what it's like and then comes out and tells us, then I'll believe him. But hey, until then, who knows? Alright, and then Rosalina, the giantess, for whatever reason. You know, this is actually very strange. It's kind of, in a way, it seems very motherly, because Rosalina is very large in comparison to Mario, and there's the sound of a baby crying. But yeah, Mario appears to be the only person here left besides Rosalina, and that depressing thing that I said I was going to mention, it seems that everyone else died. Yeah. Everyone else is dead. So you'll see. And then Rosalina works her crazy hack-worthy magic to basically reverse everything that just happened. Because she can do that. You know, Rosalina's power is apparently very much unbound. We got fireworks going on for just no reason at all. And we are back on Mario's planet, which is... Oh. What was it? I think it's called the Mushroom World, if I recall correctly. It's just the whole world is just mushroomized. That'd be weird if it was in the big shape of a mushroom. Like Planet Bomber. It's the shape of Bomberman's head. Weird. There's Guppy. And some seagulls. Okay, let's watch the seagulls. Hi, seagulls. How you doing? Can you go away? Or are those doves? Those are doves, aren't they? Never mind me. I'm silly. But, yeah. All the characters throughout the entire game, they're here. They're having fun. The Comet Festival seems to be in order. It was almost as if nothing bad happened. Sonic 06. I'm just gonna say it. Super Mario Bros. 2. Everything was a dream, Mario. I don't really... it kind of freaked me out, like, every time I see that, the way that Peach looks at Bowser. Like... What happened between these two? Yes. I just had to... I love that part. What can I say? That part's just amazing. It's amazing.
Welcome, new galaxy.
Cough, Super Mario Galaxy 2. I remember mentioning that in that one video that I made. It's like, oh, this is what Mario meant when he said... And then that all happened. So yeah, cutting out the credits because, like I always do in my playthroughs, I save the credits for the end of the actual playthrough, which is not quite yet, because now we have purple comets in orbit. And if anybody doesn't know what those are, well, you will be very surprised to find out. And by surprise, I mean, it's not like a super insane, epic, awesome surprise. It's just something kind of neat. 15 more stars to go. That makes 120. So, yeah, that's going to be it. So, with this wordage from Rosalina, that's going to be it for this part of the Super Mario Galaxy playthrough. Join me in part 25, where we'll be going after those nasty purple comets. See you all next time.